What up, everybody? Stars dropped the official Raising Kanan Season 5 teaser video yesterday, but still no official release date. The end of the trailer simply just said, coming 2026, which is pretty much obvious because I don't think anybody thought it was going to be released in 2025, considering Force will still be airing in January of 2026. And I don't think anybody thought we were going to be waiting for 2027 for the 5th season of Raising Kanan to drop, considering it's been done filming since 2024. But the biggest clue concerning the release date could actually be the release date of the teaser. Looking at the first official Force teaser that dropped July 20th, 4.5 months prior to tomorrow's release date. If it's the same amount of time between the first teaser and release date for Raising Kanan, then we can expect that the 5th season will drop sometime in the middle of March 2026. And that would make sense considering that would be just about a year after the release date of Season 4, which was March 6, 2025. And about a year time frame between seasons is a lot more normal for release dates compared to the extra long time we've had to wait between the end of Season 2 and the beginning of Season 3 of Force, which has been 2 years. And with that said, Starz also has other shows that are currently in production. They have the new 50 Cent produced show called Fightland that should be wrapping up production sometime soon. And they also have Power Origins that's going to start filming this month. So because they do have 2 new shows on the way, we shouldn't have to wait too much longer for Raising Kanan Season 5, because we don't have to worry about them delaying it due to not having anything else lined up to air. Concerning this new teaser, after Season 4 ended on a cliffhanger, not knowing if Kanan took Rock's life or not, the new teaser pretty much only shows Kanan in it. And that's the big problem with ending Season 4 with a cliffhanger like that and us not knowing whether Rock is dead or alive. It really limits the amount of promotion they can do for the new season without spoiling that cliffhanger. Keeping in mind that Force Season 2 also ended with the cliffhanger of what happened to Mireya, with Miguel telling Tommy that he won't be seeing her again. Only for the teasers and the promo videos to spoil that Mireya's alive and well, and that she'll be connecting with Tommy again in Season 3. And to me, this was a letdown, ending the season with the cliffhanger and spoiling what happens before the season even starts. I'll give them that they did a better job hiding that Claudia Flynn survived, but at the same time they should have never spoiled that by including her in the press interviews. But the big difference between Rock and Claudia Flynn and Mireya is that Rock's the main character, so it's going to be even harder to drop teasers, promo videos, and when it gets closer to the release date, handling the press interviews without spoiling whether she's dead or alive. Myself personally, I feel like Rock is alive and Kanan didn't kill her, and have been told by people who claim to be in the know that Rock is indeed in Season 5. Either though I don't have any kind of confirmation concerning that. But as I'm currently rewatching OG Power, I noticed an Easter egg from the closing seconds of Raising Kanan Season 4 when Kanan had his gun pointed at Rock and how she closed her eyes. This is an Easter egg going back to OG Power Season 3 when Holly had hired the Jamaicans to kill Ghost, and when he stepped out of his SUV only to see the Jamaicans with their guns pointed at him. After looking back at Tariq, Ghost then shut his eyes just like Rock did, only for the gunshot that went off not to hit Ghost but the Jamaicans who were about to kill Ghost. So in the same type of way, someone could have saved Rock from Kanan, either though we know that Kanan won't get killed like Milan and the Serbs killed the Jamaican hitters. Because we do know that a gunshot went off once the screen went black, whether that was Kanan shooting Rock, or someone shooting Kanan, or firing a warning shot to stop Kanan. Because we also know that Jukebox knew about what Kanan was about to do, and when he was on his way to kill Rock, she called somebody. So we got to believe that that phone call is gonna come back into play when it comes to Rock surviving. But after thinking about it, even if Kanan did shoot Rock, it's not guaranteed that she died. Keeping in mind at the end of season 1, it was Malcolm Howard who Kanan shot, but he didn't take the kill shot like Rock taught Kanan, 2 to the chest, 1 to the head, so because of that, Howard survived. The trailer does have Rock's voice in it, but that's a voiceover from season 4, as well as the voiceover when Kanan says, "I'm done making excuses for you and for me." That voiceover is also from season 4. But concerning Kanan not taking the kill shot on Detective Howard, the trailer does show Kanan standing over somebody with his gun pointed down at them, about to take the kill shot. From the lighting and the color paint on the walls, this does look like it could potentially be Unique's tailor shop where this is taking place. But at the same time, the white door and the door behind Kanan with a window don't look like the doors from Unique's tailor shop. You all know that Unique's my favorite Power character, so personally, I hope that he's still alive on the current Power timeline. But if this is Kanan taking out Unique, it's similar to when Tariq took out Zion. Zion and Unique being OGs in the game, and both of them potentially being taken out by a kid. But from the trailer, it looks like Kanan is going to get at least 2 kills in season 5, as he's most likely killing somebody in the scene I just finished talking about. And there's another scene where Kanan's in the street firing at somebody. So this could be the season where we see Kanan develop fully into that wolf, the character we know from OG Power who everybody feared. After it shows Kanan shooting up somebody on the street, it shows a car getting shot up. But personally, to me, it doesn't look like this is from the same scene. And I can't tell for sure who's in the car that's getting shot at, either though it looks like it could be Lulu. One of the clips from the teaser shows Kanan telling somebody that nobody's untouchable, potentially talking about Snaps and Pop Henry, OGs in the game who've been around so long that they definitely seem like they're untouchable, especially with the amount of security that they keep around them. Kanan could be saying nobody's untouchable after finding out the truth that it was Snaps and Pop Henry and not Rock who were behind the murders of Famous and Crystal. Another clip from the trailer shows Kanan dressed in all black like he's been putting in work, standing inside of some place with fire in front of him. So this could potentially be Kanan catching even more bodies and lighting the house on fire afterwards. Keeping in mind at the end of OG Power Season 2, it was Ghost who lit a building on fire while Kanan was in it, leaving him for dead. But in addition to going on the offensive and catching a couple bodies in Season 5, Kanan's gonna also be on the other side of some attacks as well, as one scene shows Kanan in his car trying to escape as there's 2 men running after him, shooting at him in his car as his back window's being shot out. With another scene that shows Kanan with his face all bruised up, like he took a beating, while also having a gun pointed to his head. At this point, Kanan has 2 black eyes, with his left eye being a little bit worse than his right, while also having a busted lip. So somebody put a serious beating on Kanan for some reason. Though I should note that this isn't somebody saving Rock from Kanan in a continuation from when he had his gun drawn at her at the end of Season 4. Because in that scene, Kanan had on a green coat and a shirt with a red collar. And in this scene, he has on a black jacket and a t-shirt. From the person's hand who's holding the gun, we can tell that it's definitely a female who's pointing this gun at Kanan. And just based off the hand, if I had to guess based on characters who we already know, I would say it looks like it could potentially be Pernessa. And the final scene from the trailer to talk about is simply Kanan getting out his car on the block with some of the guys from his crew standing there. In the scene from the other teaser video released at the end of Season 4, technically that would be the first teaser, but that was also a forced teaser as well. But it shows him in the same outfit on the block saying, "We getting paid." keeping in mind that Snaps and Pop just introduced Kanan to Breeze at the end of Season 4, and we'll see those two go to work together in Season 5. And there you have it. Leave your thoughts, theories, and predictions in the comments.